In 2011, Hasbro released Reveal the Shield Lugnut here, and it stirred up some confusing feelings in me, like what happened in the Secret TF Nation hot tub this year. While I absolutely adored the character of Lugnut in their debut show and toy line Transformers Animated, I really had a bee in my dick about the Bayverse movie designs. I was happy to see that Transformers Animated's legacy would live on through other lines, but I couldn't bring myself to buy it. And by the way, this wasn't like a daft wee kid or something. I was 29 at the time. Looking back, it's a wild way to have spent my anxiety tokens. Still, I've softened a lot on the designs in the last few years, and I'm glad that I did because this Lugnut is fantastic. He's a bit ganglier than his animated counterpart, but he still has a top-heavy, hulking presence, tons of detail, and that face is fantastic. You can even open his mouth a wee bit in case he needs a Capri Sun. There's a lot of articulation points too, although you can't bend his arms backwards, which is a little bit limiting, but otherwise, this is wonderful. Each arm has a spring-loaded mechanism, so you can finally do the punch of kill everything, and you can whip out this extremely awkward tail fin section, releases an over-the-shoulder cannon. I don't like this, it's way too convoluted, but luckily it's hidden away and it doesn't get in your face. I do very much enjoy the sculpt here overall. Those cockpit boobs are really wonderfully realised, and there's lots to fiddle with. Transformation feels more intimidating than it really is, with everything coming together nice and snug. It's actually really fun and quite clever with the cockpit sections. When you come from plane to robot mode, you push the tail fin forward and it actually opens, separates and lifts out Lugnut's head. That's very satisfying. The plane mode in general is fantastic. It's huge. You know, look at how much fun this is with those decals at the front, the wee guns, the Lugnut markings on the wings. It's great. And yeah, the leg sections don't exactly line up underneath, but honestly, this has been so shoddily handled elsewhere. This undercarriage is poetry in comparison. God, sorry, that had me thinking about the TF Nation hot tub again. You can even pull out the missile launcher from the tail fin if you fancy letting Lugnut drop a deuce on the Autobots. The arm gimmick works here too, revealing some rocket bays. Plus you get the Reveal the Shield gimmick itself where you can hold a finger, or whatever, I'm not your boss as long as it's warm, and Lugnut's allegiance will be plain to see. What a great idea, so unique. I do like this toy a lot, which is a lovely surprise, but also a little bit annoying. You know, I have to get the Lockdown movie version now. No, not that Lockdown. That Lockdown. Honestly, Hasbro, please just make more animated toys. Okay, thanks, bye!